Hi everyone, this is Natasha. I wanted to show you something that's still a work in progress, but it is a project that I wanted to share with you because I found myself doing something silly, which is buying the same thing I already had because I came across it and thought, oh, this is cute. Yeah, I thought it was cute the first time I bought it. So what you see in front of you is a Dollar Tree, and I did use a lot of Dollar Tree supplies, which I will just let you know which are from Dollar Tree. This is a photo book. It's just a photo album, 48 photos, 4x6 or 10 by 15 centimeters, and it's slide in on the side. They have some that are top loading. These are just off the side, and I kind of like that design. That way nothing slips out that you put in there. And what did I put in there? My washi. Not the entire washi, because there's no way I could squeeze that in, but I did take a swatch off of them, and it's my washi swatch book. I've come across this a couple of times, and I've purchased the same item more than once, embarrassingly, because I thought, oh, it's cute. Yeah, that's because I already have it, and I already bought it. So I just ended up taking, I replaced the cover. As you can see, it's meant to be a children's book. I replaced the inside cover with just a piece of black poster board, which is also from Dollar Tree, and then some glitter paper, also from Dollar Tree, die cut with some letters just to say hashtag washi and a couple of hearts. And these are just a couple of washi samples. This little glittery one and a little silver one, which I'm going to show you in a minute because I'm going to add my glitter page one. So I thought it would be nice to have at least a little sample, because my washi tapes, and I don't have a lot of them, but maybe more than some and a lot less than others, but I thought this would be a nice way to organize, at least in my mind, what I had on hand. Because they're stashed away and I don't see them, it's easy to forget what I have. Now, this kind of swatch book is wonderful to have on hand for multiple things. I'm just happen to be showing you one for washi. You could do the same thing with small stamps, with ink pads, with your distress inks, all sorts of things, markers, whatever you need to kind of have at a glance instead of having to pull out the item entirely. So because I'm not going to be pulling out all of my washi every single time I'm thinking of using them, it's going to be easier to have them on a little card. So I just cut white cardstock to 4x6, which is the, it's slightly larger sleeve size, so it fits in perfectly. And then I just cut a sample of each of my washi that I had in a drawer on my desk, in a box, in a tote, and it's a work in progress, so I have more to go, but I just wanted to show you a sampling of what I've done already. As you could see, my favorites are black. So it's easy. Here, I'll fold that back so you don't get too much of a glare. And then I have another sheet here, Tim Holtz ones, year around, similar color palette. You can organize this any way you want. 4th of July. I have a section that has holiday ones. You could certainly decorate this any way you want, or keep them organized any way you want. You could do it by holiday, by color theme. Let's say that you're an avid decorator of your planners, whatever it might be, Erin Condren, Filofax, Kiki Designs, whichever one you happen to use and you like to decorate, you can keep samples of your pages, or at least themes for a particular week or a particular season, on hand if you do want to repeat it, or if you don't want to repeat it. So I'm going to find this easy to kind of, page through. For example, I totally forgot that I had this tiny little washi tape that has fork, spoon, and knife. How great would that be on the side of some of my food porn pictures, and, goofy things like the little mustache, and, it's nice to have them all at one place, because I don't want to pull out the containers that have the actual washi tapes put away. So I'm going to show you how quick and easy this is. I have a glitter one started. And again, 4x6 cardstock. You can use pattern paper if you want. I find that for me the white works better because it's not competing with anything else. You could certainly use scraps. Okay, this is the part that I like the least. Here we go. You can use scraps, so you're not using up an entire, you know, good sheets of paper. You can use your favorite color scheme, whatever suits you specifically. And you certainly don't need to put quite this much washi down for a sample. You could do much smaller ones so you can get a lot more on a page. So now I have a page of glitter washi that I can add. As you can see, I don't have a lot. I know that there's another one I need to start, which is the lace ones, but I stashed them away somewhere safe. And by safe, I mean they're somewhere put away where I don't know where they are. And since I'm going to be pulling everything out to add samples, I'm going to then return everything to the same place, so then I know when I go to use it, once I've popped them, you know, picked out which one I want to do. Like this one I've been meaning to use on a masculine card because it's a tire tread, which I think might be cool. So there you go. And you know, it's easy to forget what you have in your assortment of supplies if they're not visible to you all the time, and this is going to be an easy way to stash that. I have another one of these. I may do my ink swatches on this, so there you go. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. What I'll do is once I do finish putting everything together, I will do a blog post. I'll include a link in the description, and I'll do a page by page of the completed book. But for now, that's what it looks like. My little washi samples. There you go. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy. If you have another way that you store samples or swatches of your washi, I'd love to see that. So pop your URL in a comment to your video or to your blog post. I'd love to see that as well. Or your Facebook or wherever you happen to have the image if it's a photo. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, and this is kind of like a Friday Fun Bits. And what to do with all your washi. So it's a 2-in-1. See you guys later.